Hey, what's going on, Cursey Flush? This is Crow here, back for another fun night, Monday night. We got Michael over there on the Heckle couch, who's not saying anything. He's just staring at me for some reason. I don't know what his deal is. Are you okay? Is something wrong? I don't know what he's saying. I wish I could, like...
I'm just thinking how funny it would be if I wasn't actually here and you were just talking off screen, pretending.
I would be...
nobody would know.
Well, no, then I would be, like, the best Oscar acting ever.
I was wondering how long I could just... Like, I wanted to just kind of, like, just not say anything the whole time.
I would have got up and pointed the camera at you. Yeah. You don't think I'm fucking ready for this shit? Fucking our mess of a house. I'll fucking show the whole internet. Our house is actually not that messy. I don't know why I'm so insecure about
It's okay for two guys. Like,
yeah.
There's not... Like,
I'm insecure about the cleanliness of my house because of my family. I'm fucking throwing them out there if they're watching.
I do have an unreasonable amount of empty pop cans in my room. And I'm
you
thinking of...
fucking animal.
I'm thinking of just making a wizard tower at this point.
I don't have anything like that in my room. Which, by the way, if you hear sounds like pop cans rustling in a bag coming from my bedroom, that is actually an MP3 that I play to help me go to sleep at night. Nick, how are you doing?
I am doing wonderful.
That's good. I'm glad that you're doing well. We're going to play more Tesla Effect. I know it was super awesome and exciting. It's always exciting to play Tesla Effect. See, doesn't that enthusiasm remind you of something? E3. It's super exciting. We're looking forward. You know, the thing is, like, I know I am excited to actually play Tesla Effect, but I know that it's not been the most interesting game because of just how tedious that last level was, where it was just an entire building of just fucking 90s puzzles, and I was just
breaking into Scientology, not fun time.
Breaking into Egyptian Scientology. It was not fun at all. So we're we're at this point now where I don't even remember.
So if I remember correctly,
we found the guy.
We found the guy. We stole his playing cards, left him in prison
because he's crazy. He was trying to get us caught. He's like, he's here. It's like, motherfucker, I just snuck past two robed men.
So
that's dangerous.
I'm thinking next step would probably be go back to his house to open up the part of the safe that we couldn't open up before.
That's a good call. All right, then. Let's switch on over to the stream. Hey, this music, the music like faded out. I didn't even do that. What's that?
Nothing.
Just hit, which one's the top one? Yeah, the top one. Where's it? No, the top one. You hit the wrong one. And no, just go hit escape. Load. And did it autosave now? No, that still says 6-4. So yeah, hit load.
You didn't save after we finished all
that
nonsense?
We auto-saved it. There we go. You're good.
Okay.
You have a video.
Mr. Murphy, please tell me you have news about Mason.
He's being held at a place called Ceysan, which is some crazed cult where the lunatics are in charge. I'm not going to alert the police because they might dispose of Mason. I think I better handle this myself.
But why would you put yourself in so much danger?
Because someone's taken 7 years of my life from me and I want it back. If there's a way I can discover what happened and somehow restore my memories, I'll take that chance.
Well, I hope you do get that chance. My name is Thompson Walton. I'll get back with you soon. Good luck, Mr. Murphy.
Who?
Wait.
What?
Do we know him?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. Do we know him? What the fuck? This guy just went... Oh, by the way, this is my name. See ya.
That wasn't the guy who stole the box that probably has the one.
You know what? That might have been him.
Okay.
That might have been him. Okay.
That's right. He told you to find the dude first and then talk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he's like, oh yeah, my name's Thompson. Good old Tommy. Hey, you got a thing on your desk. What's that paper there? Oh, you already looked at that. Someone deleted all my
This looks
files.
interesting.
Hey, what
Probably
was
a
that? Go
book
back.
on how to map out fun spots.
Go
and
back
visit
where?
inside
Yeah, right
your
there.
brain.
Picked it up.
Archie Ellis wrote a book.
Oh,
I
never
bet
mind.
this sells for pennies on eBay.
Okay.
Of course, Archie Ellis wrote a book. Hey, look at our Mike and Ike collection to the right.
Oh.
We're making it.
Not doing too bad.
Not doing too bad at all.
The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange.
So obviously somewhere is a key to that. Probably.
Probably.
Okay, so
So
we
let's
were
go
going.
talk to everybody first.
Go to,
Let's
okay.
go to Rook. We always bother Rook first because he loves talking to us.
Perhaps I've been wrong about you, Murphy. What can I do to help?
Oh yeah.
No. Next.
Okay. What about the
was
trans?
that?
I don't even know.
Trans
Trans.
interrupter serum.
No, go back up. Go back up. Yeah, 2 more.
Are you going to ask me about everything you've ever heard of?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Laser blade.
What is that?
See, I just like bothering Rook. I think it's funny. He's he's like, oh, you're so nice. Not really.
Of all the face-melting food joints in all the towns in all the world, you walk into mine. Don't know.
No idea.
No can do. Don't know.
That
Okay.
was maddeningly helpful.
Yeah, let's go talk to Louis here.
Hey, what can I do for you, Mike? Sorry.
All this stuff doesn't make any sense, Moif.
I don't recognize it.
You get points for asking. That's
Sorry,
what he.
Mike.
That's what he
I
should
ain't
say
got
as one of
nothing
his
that
lines.
fancy here.
He's just like, well, you get points for asking, and then the point thing comes up at the top. Yeah, let's go into the electronic shop. We gotta bug
Not
everybody.
again. You're gonna get me fired. Or worse.
Expelled. Sorry. Oh, hey Malachi.
It's
Sorry.
Dim Teeth.
I don't know if this has anything to do with this trans key you're talking about, but after that 48 Pangan flew off, I circled back. I took a quick look around and saw a fresh hypo on the ground along with a few cards. I grabbed them. If you want them, just don't tell the cops I gave them to you.
Oh, more cards.
Score.
Hey.
You think we got something that expensive here? And you know you gotta have a license to carry one, right? Look, I have one of my own. I'll give it to you. But only if you swear that it squares us up.
Sure.
Hey, he just gave us a laser knife and some playing cards. Both things we were looking for. Hello. So let's take a look at these. Yeah, that's that.
That's Bowers.
We have to click the look icon because we gotta hear his.
Well, these baseball cards may open the drawer in Mason Bauer's safe.
Yep. And then what's this thing?
These 4 of clubs cards were found scattered all over the alleyway by Zach after the abduction. I think Bauer's trance interrupter key may be the phrase 4 of clubs. This laser blade can help me free Mason Bowers from Ceysan.
All right.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about him, do we?
No. Let's go talk to Chocolate Man. That's what I'm gonna keep calling him.
A bell will be placed in.
Always happy to help out my best tenant. Let me think. No.
I like how he goes back to a neutral stance. Like he's been in these games before. Well, when you recorded these, like you would have to do your response and then you go back to your neutral stance, which is the stance they would leave you in the game. So when you walked away, you would just see them in that. So it wouldn't break immersion if you just like left on a weird like, but then you go back and they're just standing like this.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing? Can't help you there.
That's a tortilla over his eye? Probably. He lost his eye. He was a chocoholic. Yeah, let's go talk to, 3 cards to midnight.
Seriously, we are the dynamic duo, don't you think?
Certainly the boy wonder.
So what have you come up with?
He's so small. He actually looks like he doesn't belong in the game. Like he's like, yeah, I forgot my costume today.
Don't know about that.
I forgot my costume today. I guess I'll go back to programming the game. or whatever he does. I don't know what he
think. That's
everybody. Hey, now we go back to
beach house.
Before I return to Ceysan, I'll need a laser blade to cut Bowers free.
What you got?
The trans interrupter serum and its trans key. Man, this is a nightmare. I fly back to the beach house to see if the cards Mason had on him can be used here. When I arrive, there's a familiar face waiting at the door, looking for an update.
You found Mason. Is he okay?
Well, physically, but mentally he's had a taste of his own medicine and doesn't suit him.
Where is he?
It's a place called Ceysan, and I can't tell whether he's being held for his own protection or against his will.
So, what do we do now? If we don't know why he's there, we shouldn't get the police involved, right?
Yeah, these boys play for keeps. I'm afraid if we break in on him, Mason may disappear for good.
You said you don't think he knows who he is. What does that mean?
He's been shot up by something called the trance inducer. And if we don't get Mason's memory back, all three of us may be stuck at this dead end.
I'm so grateful you're doing this. I don't know who
Didn't
else
she have
I
a
could
gun
turn to.
when she was looking for Mason?
I still care for Mason.
I believe
We haven't
yes.
been
Last time we
close
saw
in
her,
a
she
long
did pull a
time.
gun on us.
You seem so tough and self-reliant.
Well, being a PI is a very rough business.
Isn't the rough business always more exciting?
He's like trying to pull away, like, no.
Back to his normal
No,
state and
no,
out
get
of
away from me.
danger.
Look, I'm no hero. I'm doing this to get my memory back. But perhaps later we could talk about this.
Perhaps is so full of possibilities. Is there a more intriguing or tantalizing word?
Perhaps. But right now I've got to find something to help me get Mason out of Ceysan.
I'll leave you to it. Good luck, Tex. I've got to go. But you know how to get a hold of me if there's anything you need.
What is with everybody making bedroom eyes at Tex?
Because they want something from him. They don't want him.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. These women, why are they interested in you?
Maybe you need to get your optical sensors checked.
Wow. Between Ariel, Taylor, and the look Mojo was giving you, I'd say losing 7 years has done wonders for your charisma. Hey, have you considered wiping a few more? Oh, and that was a nice catsuit, by the way. Can we pick up one in my size?
What the fuck?
Okay.
The drawer inside this safe needs 2 additional cards.
Oh, do we have to fucking put the card, like, piece them together? Okay, good. It's just a thing. There's.
This must be the trance interrupter medication. And there's only 1 dose.
Okay. So we've got a knife.
We got everything.
Maybe phrase to help.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think
We
that's.
hope.
I think that's it. I'm glad that it's actually some sort of content and not. Here's a house full of puzzles that you have to solve from the 90s.
Mason, how are you today? How's everything going here at the camp?
4 clubs. 4 clubs. 4 clubs, Mason. Come on, wake up. Come on, don't be deaf, dumb, and stupid. Please, Mason, wake up. So, that's it. Come on.
Tex, where are we?
Straight talk.
Okay.
In a whole lot of trouble.
Is that the trans interrupter? What have you done?
Brought you back from Zombieland. These guys wiped your memory.
No, they didn't. I did.
What? Why the hell would you do that?
Oh, God. Now they can find out everything I know. How could you do this?
Oh, well, maybe because I want my memory back. Your friend said you're the only one who could help.
My friend?
Yeah, the one who came for the cryo chamber.
So he has it. The cryo chamber's safe?
Yes, he has it. So where do I get more serum? There was only 1 dose and you're safe. And what the hell's my trance key?
Margaret injected you. She's the only one who could have helped you.
Yeah, and she's dead. And I'm pretty sure her head was the main ingredient in that soup can of yours. Why'd you cut off her head?
I didn't. It was Maldonado. I don't think I could have done it.
Yeah, well, don't mince words. Because it was your idea.
Margaret double-crossed us. She came up with her own plan, but I think we stopped her before she could give it to the translator.
Well, you don't come across as totally insane.
She knew things.
but she'd given up hope. However, some of us still believe. It wasn't fair of her to take those things to the grave. And I have the technology to tap what's inside her memories. Even after death.
Well, I stand corrected. You are insane.
I think
this looks like a brilliant
You were on it
idea.
with us. We were all looking for the Tesla egg. But you're the one who found it in the wall
Okay,
of your
why are we?
apartment.
You can totally
I was
fit.
still working from the inside.
What?
Letting you all know what the translator was doing.
Why are we continuing
By
to
then,
get
Margaret had
bars?
stolen the egg and disappeared. I was afraid she
maybe he's
suicided,
gonna
so
summon his car.
I hired Maldonado to do surveillance on the Ritz, hoping she'd show up.
Yeah, and she did. She and that big mutant came by and injected me.
I caught up to her at the door of her apartment.
That's enough.
All I wanted to do was talk, but she clutched her chest and collapsed. Dead before she hit the floor. Decapitation was the last resort.
So when does the abduction come in?
I called Maldonado just when the translator's henchman arrived. Maldonado brought the cryo chamber while I created a diversion. While they were chasing me, he did the deed. Then I used the transinducer on myself. We'll rendezvous with my friend. We gotta find that egg before the translator does.
All right, but let's swing by and get your wife, too, because she's been worried sick about you.
My wife? I don't have a wife.
Very good, Tex. You continually impress.
The cryo chamber. It holds your answers. Don't let him find it.
Tex is like, oh, that's fine.
There was a plan there, right? I mean,
I think he was gonna get his car. Like, it's a flying car.
I
Welcome
guess.
back, Tex. You certainly have a gift for making things interesting.
Yeah, it's a gift that just keeps on giving.
I assume you have no idea who we are.
Let me just save some time here. I have no memory of you or anything else since this bastard here shot me and my girlfriend 7 years ago.
Yes. Margaret made sure of that, didn't she? Willing to die just to keep you out of the equation. Undermining me at every turn, right up until the end.
Fucking Betty White.
I need to know one thing. Did you kill Chelsea?
You could say that.
Don't move.
It's a long story, Tex. Maybe some other time.
Just tell me what happened to Chelsea.
Dalton, would you please answer Tex's question?
My pleasure. We'd stolen your speeder, of course. After I sedated you and Chelsea, you were taken to a place where we could search your memories for leads to Margaret Leonard's whereabouts. When that failed, I staged Chelsea's death, attempting to draw Leonard out of hiding. We left identifiable DNA inside your burned-out speeder.
Which, incidentally, was uninsured.
Leonard didn't fall for it, unfortunately. Eventually, we let Chelsea go, and I never saw her again.
This was all before I returned. I've never seen Chelsea.
I haven't seen her either. As far as you know.
Who are you?
And you are?
I am the translator.
Is translating your profession or a hobby?
It is my mission and my destiny.
Well, I guess that makes 1,000,002 questions that I have. Everything would be a lot easier if you just unlocked my memory.
I would if I could, Tex, believe me. Unfortunately, Margaret took your trance key to her grave.
What? I'm supposed to believe that I'm on your guys' side for whatever's going on here?
That's right. We're all in this together.
We united in a common goal. It was a goal Margaret and I used to share many years ago. But she lost hope after I died.
You're Joe Hansen? Margaret Leonard's husband? The FBI agent who stole the Tesla cash?
I am. And I did.
Nice accent.
But when I learned what
Wow.
we take
Thickens.
Tesla and buried in our vaults, what amazing technologies he had to offer the world, it became my dream to complete his work. But then I was diagnosed with terminal cancer. I had little time left, so we decided that I should be preserved in a cryogenic state in hopes that a cure could be found someday.
But now you're here alive again, so who's the one who brought you back?
Margaret refused. She said it wasn't safe yet. I tried to pressure her and she disappeared.
In the end, it was Mason who completed the reanimation. was it like? Indescribable. I saw eternity.
Okay.
And I returned with a renewed sense of purpose. I finally saw the true vision of Tesla's work.
May have lost a
Mason
few
brought
brain
you
cells
back.
in that deep freeze.
Why did he turn against you?
What's that?
He may have
Margaret
lost
can
a
be
few
very
brain cells
persuasive.
in that deep freeze, I'm thinking.
I think she convinced Mason that my work was too risky. But she couldn't convince you, Tex.
I'm a little lost here. Why do you need me?
Margaret held one last piece of the puzzle. The Tesla egg. It is the nucleus of the atom. Without it, the spirit radio has little effect. But with it, the veil between living and dead will vanish. And we will all exist within the immortal coil. We have work to do.
Look like,
You're
dude.
free to go, Tex.
These guys must be playing some kind of mind trick on me. This has got to be a setup of some kind.
Tex, buddy, I'm afraid I haven't been totally straight with you. But over the last 7 years, you have become a lying, womanizing, duplicitous, two-timing cutthroat who plays both sides against the middle for money, and is partners with the gentleman who just left the room. I thought you could just walk away from the person you'd become, but I see that fate may have something else in mind.
Ow. Day 7.
What a week.
This has been the Talking Dead. Or Lost in Translation. I guess that's clever.
After I returned from Ceysan, I called Alt to tell him Mason Bowers had taken a 40-foot leap. The guy was so broken up, he hung up the phone. I'm not sure if Bowers' death ended Alt's interest in this whole sorry mess, but my gut tells me I'll need his help if I'm ever going to solve this case. I decided to visit St. Germain to find more information about the Tesla egg.
All right. And why are we looking? Oh. Because he's here.
So,
Yes.
how goes the investigation? I don't suppose you have any news regarding that egg we talked about?
Well, everybody's talking about the Tesla egg, but I think I've got a lead on it.
Ah, the egg of Columbus, the copper egg. Unveiled by Tesla at the Chicago World's Fair in 1893, it was the very heart of a small prototype that, some say, would become his most notorious invention.
You seem underwhelmed, and that's not good.
You know the story of Tunguska?
Well, I do now.
If you believe, as many do, that the Tunguska explosion was caused by the Tesla death ray, and you believe that the Tesla egg is a core component of the death ray, well, then the egg would be of immense fortune. Tell me, what do you believe, Mr. Murphy?
I believe you know a lot more than you're telling me.
Are you familiar with Paradise Lost?
Isn't that one of those resorts for swingers?
Paradise Lost is a poem about the great divide in heaven when Lucifer was cast out. After his banishment, Lucifer swore revenge and created an army of his own. He and his followers waited in darkness for their chance to strike back at the god who cast them out. After a 3-day battle against the faithful angels, the forces of evil were banished from heaven for all eternity.
Oh, I like it when the good guys win.
Yes. But what if the war were not over? What if Lucifer had not been defeated but lay in wait, preparing for his chance to overthrow heaven?
Well, debating hypothetical fairy tales is a little nerdy for me.
Look at the world around you. Did heaven win the battle? Man has created hell on earth. And the longer man exists, the further he descends from the wisdom and discernment needed to overcome the darkness. At his core, is a grasping, clawing, foolish creature, willing to commit any sin to appease his base and greedy nature.
I thought I was jaded. You really think we're as bad as all that?
There are still some who give me hope. You, I'm not sure about. Your role, whether for good or evil, has yet to be determined.
He's not so bad. Does he have the egg?
No, my dear. Entirely the wrong egg. An interesting trinket, to be sure, but not the egg I'm searching for.
Well, if it isn't Ariel Bowers. You know, I hope I pronounced that correctly, because Bowers doesn't have a wife.
Great work, Detective. How long did that take to figure out?
Not long, after Bowers told me.
I have to confess, I haven't been totally honest with you on some things.
Just some?
I didn't know who you were when you first interrupted my own search of Bowers' place.
And what were you doing there?
I work for an organization you wouldn't have heard of. We're based out of St. Petersburg.
Florida.
Russia.
How about you?
I don't work for anyone. Just the greater good. And my own little passions, of course. Ariel and I have crossed paths on several occasions. This time we seem to have some objectives in common, so we pooled our resources.
Yeah, I'm well familiar with Ariel's resources. How common are your objectives and mine?
That depends. You the kind of man who lets innocent people die?
Not normally, no.
You've heard of the Tesla Legacy Society. At one time it had a membership of hundreds. After Charles Johansson died, the numbers dwindled. Some time ago, all those people vanished without a trace. I had hoped to find some answers from Bowers.
Oh, I got news for you. He's not dead. He's back.
He's the translator, I presume.
The one building the immortal coil. You say you like it when the good guys win? You plan on doing anything about that?
Oh, sure. Leave it to me, as always. What are you two gonna do about it?
This is not my battle to fight.
He knows me. I won't be able to get close to him like you can.
You shall have to find the Tesla egg first. Of course.
Great. I didn't even think of that. Well, if you don't have any more helpful tips...
Until we meet again, Mr. Murphy. And something tells me we will.
Until next time. Kiss for luck. You'll need it.
After visiting with St. Germain,
We'll just watch the rest of the game.
Bowers invites me to a place called the Resort and says she has information to exchange.
We haven't even...
Well, if it isn't Dudley Do-Right. Caught me red-handed.
Alright, hold on. Why did he say it like that? This bastard shot me. This and my girlfriend. Well, because this game takes place when the last Tex Murphy game ended on a cliffhanger in like 1999, and so this is like the well, it's the new, it's the sequel to that.
Successor.
Yeah. That guy in the room said he looked like his 6th grade teacher. Holy shit! Everyone in this game smokes like a chimney. Don't kiss me, you smell like a brick oven. See, that's something he should have said. Don't kiss me. Okay.
Okay, so in this movie edition of Tex Murphy,
yeah,
we have a brief choice here. Guilty pleasure, intervention, or cartoon talk. I'm leaning a little bit towards cartoon talk.
Let's do that.
Because, okay.
And if it isn't Natasha Vitale, you and Boris Barinov have certainly pulled a fast one on me.
Saint Germain isn't part of this. He's a collector looking for the Fabergé egg. I'm an agent looking to infiltrate the translator.
Career path.
Oh, so now you're a secret agent. What's next? Gonna be a pirate?
No, I really am. The organization I work for, you couldn't pronounce it, but in English it's called the White Guard. We've been monitoring the translator for years. We've had our eye on you as well. So are you going to interrogate me? I have so much to confess.
Fuck. Show off.
So you're sure I couldn't pronounce that Russian name? I'm pretty good at pronunciation.
I'll be honest with you. I need your help, Tex.
She's just
and
like,
I can help you, but I had to find out where your loyalties were.
Turn the tables.
Really? Well, what about me? When do I find out about you and where your loyalties lie?
That's why we're here, together, alone. I hope you don't mind. I took the liberty of ordering some food. Should be here any minute. I thought we could have a bite, get to know each other a little better.
Said the spider to the fly.
I told you, Tex, I've had my eye on you for a while. And as you know, I'm not married. Who knows what lies ahead?
Lies ahead. That may be the truest thing you've ever
Run
said
away now.
to me.
It's a rough world out there. Any of us could be dead tomorrow. I live in the moment. And right now, I want that moment to be with you.
Hell no.
Run. Run as fast as you can.
Stay true to your girl.
Ariel, I have any number of reasons to keep you at arm's length. But right now, I just need one. There's a woman that I care about. I might even be in love with her. And until I know for sure, I can't afford to live in the moment. No matter how gorgeous or enticing that moment might be.
I know things you might want to know.
I'm sure that you do. But if they come with strings attached, I'm not interested.
Okay, I promise. No strings attached. That must be the food. I'm just going to change real quick.
No changing.
He's like, God damn it.
Okay. I need to get this out before you say anything. I get it. You don't know me anymore. But I know you, and I'm not just going to give up on what we had. It may not have been much, but I wanted it to be much, and I'm here just to see if you'll give us one more chance. Please.
Choose Chelsea.
Look, I know 7 years have passed. I realize that. But to me, it's yesterday. I'm in love with Chelsea, and if there's any chance that I can find her and that she's alive, I can't commit to any other
It's a train wreck to me and I can't watch.
I hope you find what you're looking for, Tex. I really do. And if you ever decide to let go of the past,
She literally said this before. In a previous scene.
come look me up. I might still be here.
Fucking shot her down. Now I was gonna say, like, she said that, literally said that same line previously when she came on to him. He's just been shooting him down.
I wish just once I'd had a man love me like you love this Chelsea person. Who is she?
Just somebody, be respectful.
She's the reason you got on.
Okay, I'll leave. But I may be back tomorrow.
Well, it's like Chelsea's been the girl for like the last 4 games.
Resisting both Taylor and Ariel
That'd be
took all
fucked
the
up if you just went, yeah, sorry about that.
They're both incredibly tempting in their own right. I feel Chelsea's out there somewhere. I know in my soul she's the perfect one, and I need to find her. As I contemplate my next move, I get a call from Archie, who says he has a lead for me, and I should come over right away.
It's aliens, Tex. Don't you see? As you know, I'm not married, but I do look like Skeletor from He-Man a bit, and I'll get you next time, He-Man.
Okay, so nothing.
You don't have effects.
We need to go that way.
Let's talk to everybody.
Hello,
Hey.
Matty. How goes the investigation?
Yeah, you don't have nothing. You gotta go talk to Archie.
Okay.
3 cards to midnight.
I guess we'll be boring.
So have you heard any more about the Tesla cache or Margaret Leonard? I mean, if she can't fix it, how are you going to get your memory back?
It's not just my memory, it's my life I want back.
Those Morlocks, I think that there's a connection between them and Margaret Leonard. I mean, see, the other day when you got knocked out, Margaret was in your apartment, right? The Morlock hunters told me they'd never seen so many Morlocks around Chandler Avenue. They said it was like something or someone was drawing them there. I mean, no one knows what they were doing around here. They were scattered after Margaret died. Now the hunters say that quite a few of them had been showing up in one particular area outside the city. I got a location for you.
He looks awfully nervous.
Yeah.
Like suspiciously nervous.
And you can't talk to him. All right. You got a location, but he's like, I got a location. Not gonna tell you. You gonna see what Holly Graham's up to?
Sure, while we're here.
Yeah. Guy looks like a normal guy that just escaped from a Comic-Con panel.
Hey, Tex. How's
Very
your case
true.
progressing?
Oh.
Nothing. Okay, so...
That's it.
Let's see if the Morlock hunters are in. Maybe they have information for us.
Nah, I was gonna say these guys were just like extras.
Okay.
They didn't have any dialogue. They look like they're like, yeah, let's just pull some people.
Nope. Must be at the other end.
Yeah.
One of the ends I know has the sewers, and I can never remember which end.
Well, you can't go into the sewers.
Well, then where are we supposed to be going?
Go to the car. He gave you a location.
Did he?
Yeah. Margaret Leonard's swamp house.
Oh.
So who is Margaret Leonard really? Is she a modern Dr. Mengele experimenting on damaged human beings for her own gratification? And why is she the critical key to my world over the last 7 years? My head's still spinning when I spot the location 200 feet below me.
Three shots of that car landing. We need 3 of them. Kurt, get in here and act nervous and shit. Don't bother changing. That t-shirt's fine.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Of course, I've always got a bad feeling about this. Could you just go ahead and place me in a hard case?
What's he afraid of? It's just a swamp house. So this was actually the level from the demo that I played before the game came out. And this is another Puzzle House 3000. Not as bad as what we just went through, but it's still a puzzle house. So there's shit you gotta pick up and things you gotta do.
I'm not sure that man is friend or foe.
Wait, hit escape and hit save. Yep. There it is. Save. Okay. Okay, you're good. Resume. Yep.
Okay.
Go over to the bridge. There's a man standing there.
There is? Oh, there is. There's also a hole in the bridge.
Whoa.
Dear Eliza,
There's
dear
someone or
Eliza.
something on the other side of this stream. I wonder if it's Mantis. I need to be careful. Sounds like he's in a homicidal mood.
Oh yeah. Let's be careful. Yeah, you can't land in the water. Toxic hazard.
Water must be toxic. I better not stick my tootsies in it.
Probably doesn't have a good cutscene.
Nah,
yet,
it's just
does
like,
it?
oh, you died.
Yeah, I've never really been interested in yard work. Looks like the shed Grandpa Murphy used to keep his moonshine business in.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Got yourself a wood plank. You're gonna need them all. You gotta collect all the wood planks.
Now I could use that.
All of the wood planks. And there's some more wood planks for you.
Looks like I'll need 5 planks, a hammer, and some nails if I'm going to repair this ladder.
Oh joy.
Over there
Oh bless.
could be Mantis.
What's the padlock?
Bullshit. Yeah, it's an Ultra Pro 900 lock. I'll need to find the key before I can open this, and it's probably in the house.
Hey, there's a plank behind you.
Oh, there is a plank behind me.
It's a plank.
Wait, go back to the shed. There was something you could pick up there. No,
Yep,
over in the
it's
bushes.
an old shed, all right.
No, not look. Don't look down. It was on the house. Never mind. It's probably nothing.
Looks like the shed Grandpa Murphy used to keep his moonshine business
I'm just
in.
seeing shit, I guess. All right, just head back to the right. There's more planks over there. Somewhere. One in the
There's
water.
one.
That might come in handy.
You got 4?
I do have 4. I thought I saw another one, and I either.
Man, I have an eerie. Which one's the fourth wall? Because I don't want to break it. Which one's the fourth wall? Because I don't want to break it.
Over there to the right, over close to the edge of the water. No? Okay.
I think I just grabbed that one.
Is there one back over there? Nope. Super fun, exciting. Love looking for stuff randomly in a map.
I mean, don't you though?
Not when it's something like, if it was like 1 or 2 things, but not like 5 or 12 like the last time. It was really ridiculous. At least you can see the planks in this.
Well, I think like that's the thing you always tell me
Looks
is
like
how
the
you
shed
like
Grandpa
to
Murphy used to keep. Why does this have to be so heavy?
explore the entirety of the map.
I do.
Yeah.
I've already explored this map.
Oh, okay.
I played this in the demo.
But I mean, it's like that gives you, especially when there's like 12 things to find, it kind of gives you an excuse to nitpick over everything and look at everything like twice.
Yeah, it's true. Except that one place had very little to look at, and it was pretty empty and boring. Yeah, don't fall in the water.
I like doing that when there's, like, you get a bite of story.
There's a thing to the right. To the right. To the right. To the right. Over there, yeah. Right there.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, this'll come in handy.
Like, Gone Home was like that. Every time you found something, it gave you a little bit more of the picture.
Nope, wrong button.
Tab.
Tab. There we go.
Sometimes it's just something
what
dumb, like a
planks?
poem.
5 hammer.
With 5 planks, I could repair the ladder next to the shed.
You can combine the hammer and the planks together.
Okay. Oops.
Yep. Drag them to the bottom left.
Dear God.
Guess I better not be too creative, because it won't work.
You just need nails. Oh, there's some.
Bucket of nails is always helpful when you want to fix something.
Okay, let's try this.
You gotta combine.
Again.
Yeah.
I'm experiencing a sensation altogether new to me, and frankly, I love it.
There you
Now
go.
I fixed it, and it appears to be some sort of ladder.
All right, now save it. I have to say, actually, this place isn't too bad. It was. I think I'm just kind of sore after that last place, which was just really unbalanced.
Okay.
So yeah, I put the ladder down.
This can only go well. That was concerning. Very concerning.
Everybody okay?
Plankamon, gotta collect them all.
You want some water?
I'm assuming we have to go inside the house.
Yeah, it looks
but
like
against my better judgment, I'm going to explore outside first.
That's wise. It's not better against better judgment. Just looking around. I think the only way you could really die is if you land in the water, because I don't think he's gonna come after you. I think he's more afraid of you. Or maybe I'm just completely wrong about that. I have no idea.
Just comes out from behind a bush and starts shooting you with a revolver just over and over and over again.
That's a very specific thing for him to do, Mike. Was there something in reference?
It's just comical because the revolver is so much bigger than he is. and he's like 87 years old.
Who?
I'm sure. It's from the SWAT.
Locked. There's a card reader on the side of the front door. I'll need to use an RFID card before I can enter. Pot? Yeah, looks ceramic.
And you can't break it?
No. Well, you haven't even looked around the side of the house.
What are you, an asshole?
Yes.
go to the yeah, walk through the. No, just keep going.
Nice place she's got here. Creepy, but nice. This card could be used to get in the front door. Milk drinkers? Man, that explains a lot. Mildew.
It's a weird place for a sofa. All right.
I was gonna joke that he's just like there with the knife. Oh, there he is.
Who are you?
Ready for adventure?
I'm a Morlock hunter. Hunter. Let's go get those bastards.
Liar! Let's make a friend.
You know, you seem like you could use a great big hug.
Friend! Slave! Killer!
I'm sorry, I'm getting mixed messages here.
Get it out of my head!
Calling Dr. Murphy?
So, maybe some medication for you?
Help me! Slave! Die! Die!
Kids. They never shut the door when they go out to play.
What?
That must be Mantis, and my guess is Margaret Leonard left some medication to control his affliction somewhere in the swamp house.
Was that a Morlock?
Don't think so.
Ah, the XBR 1000 greenhouse light. It sure grows plants fast, but the FDA banned them because of excess radiation. Hey, not even Sam Spade had a spade like this. Perfect for gardening.
Nice find on that spade.
You know, I'm no geologist, but I think that's a rock.
Well, Nick, is he right?
I can tell you with 99% certainty that that is in fact a rock.
If someone screamed at me the second I walked into a room, I'd punch them right in the throat. Holy shit. I'm right there with you, Mel. I don't know what to say. Ah! Ah! Die! Taco
That's
Bell!
The front door. Secret bookcase.
No.
Do people still read these?
Oh.
Mike and Ike.
I think.
Mike and Ike Hammer. Sucker's game. Nice chest.
Let's sweep the first floor.
Man, I am making great time. This thing hasn't even moved. Well, I won't be able to use this fireplace. It's got a vent cover. Man, that is one big jackalope.
There's dresser drawers you missed.
Nobody there?
Oh man,
It's always
the
good to
desk
look.
in my office is way... Got it.
What did you get?
I don't know. Spade.
Another comic, probably.
Huh. Weird.
Hey, this is a fake.
He says that so loudly.
Yeah, okay.
The globe?
Books, more books. Well, another matchbook to add to my collection. Very handy when you're venturing into public bathrooms.
What's that? What was that other thing in there? There's something else in there. Look at them.
Don't tell anyone, but I hear these make fire.
Such a dad joke.
I'll bet this would have been worth a lot of money on Antiques Roadshow if they hadn't refinished it in white.
Go back over there to the globe. There's something else inside.
Is there? Oh, there is.
Yeah, there's more to this world than meets the eye.
Can you have to like be right on top of it. No, right, like put your eye right on it. You click like off the side to it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's more to this world than meets the eye.
I think those are just glasses. Or
Looks like an injector.
Broken down. Interesting.
It's a broken syringe.
There we go.
You gotta be very specific about where you click.
I doubt Margaret even read all these books. The cabinet lock is broken, so I'll need to find another way to open it.
Oh, you have to turn the globes to open the door, I guess. All right. Maybe you have to turn them to face the lot. Well, you got the arrow pointing in the right direction. There's another one probably somewhere on the other side of the room. Cool. There's some upstairs probably.
Nothing special. I bet this could increase my defense by +5.
Oh boy. You're good at fixing. You do these puzzles all the time, Nick. You got this. First of all, you gotta know what the picture is. Looks like a feast or something.
it's gonna be like something from Paradise Lost.
Probably. What are you doing? You made it worse. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, you just keep clicking until you get somewhere.
There's a horse's head. No, I think you figured it out. Yeah, that's the end, and that's the end. So you have the puzzle already figured out. Go ahead and pull it over.
You think?
Yeah. Up, and then bring that one up. Wait, it's these two here have to be switched. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Oh, these three are out of place. Okay, I see what it is. So have to get these three in the right place. So I think this one here at the bottom is actually the one that goes on the right side. Or do I have it wrong? I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. You having trouble seeing it?
Yeah.
With it all jumbled up, it kind of looks like a picture of the Stouffer stuffing box. It's like a Stouffer stuffing box, but it's got a horse head on it, so everyone's just like, what's in this? This one tastes kind of gluey. Oh, you see that one on the far left? That goes up to the top right, where that, you saw that, those two pieces mesh? Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Oh,
shoot.
I think the horse head goes on the far right.
So I need this to go here, these two to go here.
Yeah.
Now you just gotta figure out how to get them over there.
Yeah, isn't that the thing?
Mm-hmm. Almost.
It's definitely a picture of something. Nothing appetizing, that's for sure. Oh, you know what? I think that horse goes, yeah, it goes right there.
And then, yeah, that's its nose.
What's happening?
I need you to be there, but how do I get you to be there? No, that doesn't work. Question, how do you work? Wait, I need you. Crud.
Yeah, you have it right.
And I need this. I need this one right here to be here. And then where do you? What goes next to you?
Yeah.
So you not go. See, you should be going there. You need to go there.
And then that one just needs to be where the horse is now. Or actually, here, move that. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say, go put that horse back down. Move that one over to the right. All right, that goes right there, and then that piece goes up there to the top left corner. The one that's
that one.
Yeah. There you go. Nice.
Okay, we may have finally.
Yep.
Gotten this.
Hey, you did it.
All right.
Looks like I'll need some firewood.
I don't know what that did, but
You solved it.
it did something. Progress. Spiral staircases. How do they work?
Oh look, there's more. Yeah, just point that to the center of the room.
Something big just moved, and there's smoke coming out from behind the panel.
Downstairs.
Dude. Fire! Fire!
I need to unscrew that cog from the wall before I can repair it.
You have anything to unscrew it with?
A spade? I doubt this is gonna work, but I will try it.
Maybe try something else.
Okay, so.
Of course, the mechanism to open the thing doesn't work. Anything in that pot?
I doubt Margaret even read all these books. What's a pot? For planting seeds.
Just take the whole thing.
There.
Another puzzle. Oh.
It's a safe lock, and I'll need a key to open it.
So what are we up to? 2 keys? Because there was the shed.
There's a lot of keys, but we haven't explored the whole house yet.
We can't use this fireplace. It's been bricked in.
Oh, nice.
Grapple arm. I've always wanted one of these. They're good for reaching items just out of my grasp or in a dangerous situation.
There's nothing there.
Okay.
Very organized.
Probably the same jerk that built the Spencer Mansion from Resident Evil. What? Oh, standing on it.
This key belongs to an Ultra Pro 900 lock.
That was the shed.
Ashtray. Yummy.
Oh, what's this one?
Oh, I love sticky notes, and I just used my last one. Wait. Something's... There's a VidPhone message code on here. I could use this on a VidPhone to retrieve messages.
Okay.
Interesting.
I hope this isn't diseased.
Oh, look, a VidPhone.
Whoa, that's one old VidPhone. It's got a message on it, but I'll need to get marked.
Margaret, we followed your instructions and combined the valerian flower petals with alcohol in a vial, placed it in the chemical mixer, then administered the serum to the subjects via syringe. However, this only momentarily suppressed rage in the Morlocks. There needs to be a more permanent solution.
So valerian petals.
And alcohol.
In a vial.
Hey, 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 don't let anyone talk down to you just because you're a side table.
Grab that candle.
It's an empty vial.
No. Alright, it's an empty vial. Never mind.
So, that's promising.
Another table.
Hey, look at the notebook.
Talking to myself again.
No. The letter on the table? No.
Oh, someone's writing their letter to Santa early this year. Another table. Whoops. Yeah, talking to myself again.
Oh, something obvious underneath that.
The Mike and Ike Hammer Candy Comic. Double Fudge Indemnity. I'll put this in... That's why I always insist on guests using coasters. Books? Do people... Ah, it's open to the centerfold.
Okay, so we have a shed key.
Yep.
Let's go do that.
Just ran across that.
Well, I don't know how much longer it's going to stand up to our use. So, you know, I want to get it... when I use it, I want to use it, you know, quickly.
Yeah.
Well, that rake must be compensating for something.
I know what you're thinking, and that's not a good idea.
Oh, it's C4 chewing gum.
What?
This stuff packs quite a wallop, but it is grape. I love grape flavor. On second thought, I better find another use for this.
What? What?
What the fuck?
Okay.
That looks like, can you pick up that rake or trowel?
Nice place to sit.
All right.
Is this? It is. Fertilizer. That looks as good as it's... I love barrels.
So we've got alcohol. We have to...
Well, that is one big sack of crap. And just your standard table.
All right. Is there anything in the water? Go up and down the thing.
No.
Don't walk into the water.
Yeah, but knowing me, I'm going to accidentally walk into the water anyways.
Oh, okay.
So I figured, oh, nope.
Nope.
Nah, stop. Go back.
Gotta quit the game. Okay.
Looks like mostly just everyday sort of swamp water.
Oh, there's that screwdriver's on the lily pad. Gotta use the grabby arm to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't. Wait. Let's wait. Yeah.
Sign says the water's toxic, but how dangerous could it be?
Has there ever been a bigger idiot than you?
Okay.
So we have grabby arm. Screwdriver.
There you go.
To the library.
Yeah. Alright, what's this say?
Looks like the panel on the wall controls the secret panel on the floor. Unfortunately, the cog's broken. I'll need to repair it before I can continue down.
Oh. Look at the inventory.
I'll need to reshape this metal cog.
Try the C4.
Good as a plan as any.
Oh my hell.
Nope, that did not do it. Alright, maybe there's a way to melt it. I don't know.
Well, we have a fireplace.
Wait, pull up that rug.
There's our secret.
Oh.
Hello. What do we have here? You know, I love secret doors, and something in this room must trigger it open.
I think you have to fix the cog. I know what you're thinking.
Okay.
He could just duck his head down there. But that's too easy. Look under the couch cushion. That's disheveled. The other one. I saw that shit. Oh, open the zipper. Look at that shit. No, nothing there. Try the other one.
The zipper on this cushion's stuck. I'll need something to help me open it.
What do you got to open it with?
Guess I better not be too creative, because it won't work.
What else I got?
The trowel.
That's not right. The zipper on this cushion's stuck. Well, that was stupid.
Nope. Okay. So, obviously, we're missing a knife.
Okay. Well, let's see.
This is worse than the time you combined a monkey and a blender.
What?
Okay.
All right. So now you gotta go back. Why don't you go back to the garden?
Okay.
Nice place she's got here. Creepy, but nice.
All right. Try planting.
Ah, the
into
XBR
that.
1000 greenhouse light.
Yep.
Looks like there could be something hiding underneath this dirt.
Ugh.
Oh, that's...
Look at that person.
Looks like Margaret tried to bury her mistakes. What's she trying to do out here? Dirt. It's good for...
Nope.
Try using the... opening up his chest, maybe?
Looks like Margaret
No.
tried to bury her mistakes.
Try
What's she trying
using
to
the
do
dirt
out
on him.
here?
The dirt. Yeah.
Well, that was stupid.
See, I think...
Ah, the XBR
What's in that
1000
bag
greenhouse light. It's a big sack of seeds.
Can I...
Yeah, try
It's
using
a
it
big sack of seeds.
on the fertilizer. We gotta point. First, you gotta point at it. You're not pointing at it. Yeah, there you go.
Guess I better not be too creative, because it won't work.
All right, keep looking around.
Well, that won't work. I don't know what I was thinking.
Okay.
Oh, used C4 gum on that cabinet in the.
Oh, bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay. I like you where you're going with...
Not that bedroom. The yeah. It was in the library.
It was?
Yeah.
You sure about?
It's right there.
The cabinet lock is broken, so I'll need to find another way
the
to...
one that's broken.
Yeah.
Maybe that was a little overkill, but was effective. I'm sure Thor's big hammer here could straighten a few things up. Maybe that was a little overkill, but was effective.
What kind of what was that? You picked up?
So we got a hammer, and I'm wondering if we combine said hammer.
A match made in wherever you believe you'll go when you die. For me, it's a garage sale. A match made in a garage sale.
Okay, well, we've got a hammer.
So there's that. Try using a hammer on the zipper.
I mean, I guess.
Well, that was stupid.
It was, but you know what? I just thought it would work. You gotta try everything.
It's a safe lock, and I'll need a key to open it.
So we need a key there.
Look under her pillows. No.
I like to turn my pillow over to the cool side before I get shut-eye. I like to turn my pillow over to the cool side before I get shut-eye. Canopy beds always make you feel luxurious.
Is there anything on top of the canopy? No. Okay. Nope. This house is ridiculously huge. Those cabinet doors open?
I never cared for pliers. Got lots of bad dental memories.
Well, there's the pillow solved.
It's a safe key.
There you go.
So that should be this. Come back here.
The picture looks similar to the one downstairs, except the one downstairs had 3 numbers on it.
Which one downstairs that had 3 numbers on it?
We gotta look closely.
Oh.
376.
Okay then.
Security card.
Okay, what?
Safes are never safe from me.
What's the security card? Oh, that's probably for what's underneath the floor. Which we still have to fix. Oh, pick up the...
Well, I know tongs are great for pulling my chestnuts out of the fire.
Oh, maybe we gotta start a fire.
And we do have matches for that. So I guess we need to find wood? Because I don't think it's just gonna let me...
Well, there's wood outside by the
that
shed.
Was stupid.
I didn't remember being able to pick that up, so.
I think it was, yeah, right there.
You know, I've always thought that wood is a key ingredient to starting any fire.
Whee!
This is quite the journey. Also, that balcony has no way to get on it.
Which balcony?
No, the one outside. There's no way to get on it. There's no door. Don't walk into the water.
I'm well away from the water.
Like
maybe there's hidden rooms that we
True.
haven't found that in the back have a door to the balcony.
Or there's nothing there that's important, so they didn't put it in the game.
Okay, wood. Mitch.
Then you combine the tongs with the gear.
Well, maybe I should get something to place the cog in the fire with besides my hand.
Oh, you can toss it in a fire. It doesn't have to be that precise. Come on. Live a little, will you?
Dear God.
All right, go.
I'm entirely sure that blacksmithing is that easy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cog's fixed and ready to be put back.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Any far zooming puzzles? No. There you go. Now look, another puzzle. Alright, you want to save it. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that before saving, you mean?
Yeah.
That Morlock hologram kills anyone who gets too close to the door. You need to find a way to short-circuit him.
Okay.
Morlock hologram?
Yeah. Look, yeah. Yeah, there's a hologram right there.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so puzzle time.
You need to make sure all 3 are filled, I think. Hit the... Turn the levers. Oh, the water has to go all the way across.
Hey. Okay. So we have an up, middle,
close. There you go. Nudge. Yeah. Good look. You can move. Alright, don't go in the water. Turn the power out. Now you just gotta drain the water. Can't do it from there. Go down into the water. There you go. It's a good thing they had all of these like complex things here. Yeah, the last episodes. Yeah, the puzzles would zoom far away from the... Yeah, and so we're like sitting...
It's a card reader.
Pretty
and
far
I'll
from the
need
TV.
electricity to be on for it to work.
Yeah, now you can turn the power
This
back on.
drain perfectly symbolizes my life.
Now you can use the card reader. Assuming that it doesn't explode in your face or whatever.
card. There's the card.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, Margaret made sure this place was soundproof.
Man, Betty White is really weird.
I've assembled the spirit radio. Tonight will be my first attempt to contact my husband. The radio is working. I hear voices that are incoherent, eerie.
You know, I like my radios to be
tantalizing.
coherent to be considered working.
There must be some way to amplify the power. My last attempt was a near disaster, similar to what happened to Tesla back in 1899. The frequency caused a vibration that increased until I thought the house would split in two. I had to smash the radio. Now I have to start all over. I don't want to get my hopes too high, but I believe I've made contact. I brought the radio into the lab, and I swear that being close to Charles's cryo chamber has intensified the signal. I'm sure it's his voice, but I can't understand what he's saying. I've recorded hours of the voice and had experts analyze the audio from every angle. We've deciphered 3 words: void, return, immortal. I've reached an impasse. I wonder if the Tesla egg... could it amplify the radio's power? It's been weeks since I've heard Charles's voice on the spirit radio.
Audio
I
from
wonder if
Angle.
the Gideon parasites have moved ahead without me and brought him back to life. It's been years since I made an entry in this video journal. Charles is dead and lost to me forever. And I will die soon. The translator lives, and one way or another, whoever sees this, Mantis, Mason, it's up to you to stop the translator.
Stopping the translator isn't going to be easy, and the Tesla egg and spirit radio seem to be the keys. Somehow, the information Margaret Leonard took to the grave needs to be uncovered.
Don't click on it.
Possible? I have an eerie feeling it is.
Oh.
Glass is shattered. Was something trying to get in or out?
Dude, this is Resident Evil. Gotta get that 180-degree audio.
Now, there's something you don't typically see in a residential home.
Okay, I agree. What the heck is it?
Oh, try it on.
That's the Interocitor IQ measurement system. I should try this baby out and see what a genius I am.
Don't, Tex. You may not like what you find. Dr. Zaius was right. A man like you is inferior to the simian in every way.
Wow.
This machine monitors electrical activity in your heart. There's blood all over the floor. It doesn't look fresh, but it's troubling. It's my apartment from my old UI of U days. Looks like something unethical happened in here. It's a chemical mixer for creating medicine. I'll need to place a vial filled with alcohol and valerian flowers in here to create medicine for Mantis. There's more books in here than in my county library. Cursed government spending cuts. Not much here except for a chemical mixer.
It's the intelligence thing.
Okay. So.
Just the place to conduct some business.
We need
the valerian flower. There's actually, I think there's one in the garden, and you kept walking past it. We'll see. I think it's on the right when you walk in.
Something tells me no one was coming in here for cheap eye surgery.
In the garden. Oh, yeah.
Nope.
No, I was gonna say, yeah.
That footrest is so fancy, I wouldn't dare place my feet on it.
There you go. I think it's on the right. It's like glowy. Oh.
Yep, garden shears are perfect for trimming grass, bushes, or stubborn branches. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, take a look around. I think it's in here somewhere. Right there.
I wonder if there's a way to get these valerian flowers to grow quickly.
Okay. I think I has an idea. Not the moonshine. We do the flower pot and seeds. And then we
Guess
use
I better
that.
not be too creative, because it won't work. Well, that won't work. Ah, the XBR 1000 greenhouse light.
Here,
It sure
no.
grows plants
Turn
fast,
it.
but
Put
the
it on the
FDA banned
switch.
them because of excess
The
radiation.
switch. The light switch. There you go. Now put it down. Cut yourself off a piece of that flower.
I need something to cut off a valerian blossom from this plant. Well, that might come in handy.
Okay, so
Flower and moonshine, huh? In a vial.
flower and moonshine.
Oh, for crying out loud! How hard did you hit your head?
All right,
Yeah,
then
that'll work.
Wow.
I guess luck counts for something.
Okay. Just because you're making me combine things in ways that don't necessarily make sense, because it's a mixture. It shouldn't matter what order I put the things in if I haven't done anything to it yet. These people.
Hell, that ought to do it. This medicine should control Manus's pain.
All right. Now you got the.
So I got that. So now,
just go up to Mantis.
Hopefully. Maybe. If we can find it.
I think he's just outside. Yeah, he's just outside the front door, I think.
I waited near the front door, ready for him to show up, but not as ready as I should have been.
Sorry. I can't control it.
Ignore the obvious.
Well, I hadn't even noticed because you hide it so well. You're the one that prays, aren't you?
Yes. I am Mantis.
Praying Mantis? Oh, I am losing my touch. Any PI with his salt would have figured that one out.
That was Margaret's call. So she did see me. It just seems strange she took such a risk coming to see you. So she could give you the injection.
How do you know about that?
Because I was there. And she wanted you to forget everything you had done.
Yeah, well, she pretty much accomplished that.
Yeah. And here you are. She seems kind of strange.
Strange? You know what I find strange? I saw a video of Margaret torturing you.
She wasn't torturing me. She had been helping me for a very long time.
But you're a Morlock. She made you this way.
You can't blame her. I chose this path. I volunteered to take one of the greatest technological leaps of all time. Cryotechnology. I was one of the founding members of the Tesla Legacy Society. Along with others, I allowed myself to die and be brought back. We dreamed of waking to a world reborn. We found ourselves worse off than before. And worst of all, we no longer were the people we had been. The cryosleep had unforeseen complications.
Well, at least cryogenics is now partially covered under major medical.
Only a few of us escaped the physical deformities from the freeze. Worse is what it did to our minds. Drove us to madness.
So how come the Tesla Society hasn't taken care of you guys? Certainly the burden shouldn't just fall on Margaret.
The Tesla Legacy Society and its creations are no more.
So what happened? I mean, I know a little of your history since Charles Johansson joined you.
Johansson. I believed in him once. He was our martyr. We carried his work to the foot of his holy cryo chamber.
Kobe Bryant looks
We knew
like
that one day
shit
he
in the
would
future.
return to take us to this glorious future.
And he did return.
Yeah, he was now the translator. He was delusional only as the greatest zealots are. He believed he knew the will of Tesla. He was going to create a gateway, a celestial conduit between heaven and earth. He called it the Immortal Coil.
Gotcha.
He was determined to build it at any cost. And in the end, we banished him from the society. But he didn't stay banished. Months later, he returned with a small group of men, led by the one known as Slade. They attacked the facility, sparing no one. I saw Slade himself put a gun to my wife's head while she begged for her life. And he pulled the trigger.
This is great. Go, go, go! Watch your zone. Sorry.
When it was over, they removed every trace of the Tesla Legacy Society. Its files, its equipment. There was only one thing left behind.
And that was?
A key bit of information. The spirit radio frequencies. They were stored in the clouds that Charles never knew about.
And these were important.
It may be the only way to stop Charles from activating the immortal coil.
And that would be... bad?
It's very bad. As in splitting the planet in two bad. I'll tell you where to find the egg. But I need you to find those frequencies first.
Before I head off to the Tesla Legacy Society, I get a call from Thompson Auld inviting me over to his house. Sounds like he's ready to talk.
Any luck locating the spirit radio?
I've got some leads, but it all seems to tie to something called the Immortal Coil.
I found something you might find interesting. They did some experiments with interfacing brain circuitry. You might have been one of the first test subjects.
I'm sorry.
Memories are simply electronic impulses, and we are the sum of our memories. Now, on a cellular level, you're a completely different person than you were 7 years ago. But your essence is exactly the same as it was that night with Chelsea outside at the Golden Pagoda.
How do you know about Chelsea?
Well, first, and you may already know this, Chelsea is Margaret Leonard's daughter.
What?
And Margaret had lost her husband, and she was overwhelmed. So she put Chelsea in the care of a mutant family, the Bandos, and then tried to forget that she'd ever had a child.
That's pretty cold.
Well, it was a decision that she's regretted for decades. Years later, when she found Chelsea living at the Ritz, she rented a room so she could be close, but never revealed her true identity.
Yeah, and that's why we got abducted.
Now, Margaret was being funded by Gideon Enterprises, and an opportunistic manager named Dalton Fisk found out that Margaret's husband had stolen some very important documents.
The Tesla cache.
Dalton tried to force Margaret into reanimating Charles, but she refused and then disappeared. But then Dalton discovered that she had a daughter, and he came after her. Now, this much I can tell you. She's alive and well, and living a new life. But I hope you'll understand that even if I could tell you more, I wouldn't.
Margaret was so frightened for Chelsea she gave her away. I mean, if I have to, I will too, because I never want to put Chelsea's life in danger.
I'm glad that you see it that way.
So we just need
It's
to
really
kill
for the best.
everybody.
And now you have your own new life to lead.
And then it'll be
Reminds
safe.
me, meant to get you the canister.
Yeah, except I can't remember my new life.
Well, maybe that's not such a bad thing. But if you decide to use the spirit radio to try to get answers, you'll need help. Wait here.
This is where I come in. How about we go get that cryo chamber with old Maggie's head in it?
We can't let him have it.
Hold on, partner there. No need to get violent or anything. Let's just see if we can work this out, okay?
Oh, up there, is it?
Look. You're hurt pretty bad. We've got to get you to the hospital.
No, you have to stop him. If they get inside her head, it will undo everything that Mason was fighting for.
Look, I know what they're after, and I think I can beat them to it. It's the Tesla egg, so let's just get you out of here.
Go! Go!
You're coming with me. Come on. I couldn't shake the look of fear I saw in Alt's eyes as he was lying in a pool of his own blood. Slade had blown a hole through the little man without even a second thought. Could I really have been partners with someone like that? Maybe I did change over the last 7 years, but if I did, it has to be possible to change back. I need a weapon I can use against these psychopaths. I knew my only hope was somewhere at the Tesla Institute. Slade's trumped me at every corner, but the ace may be at Tesla.
This game has some really fast transitions. It's like, now I'm over going to this area and we're gonna watch a cutscene. Wow. Wow. Too soon. Too soon. Ult didn't die. He's like, fine. He just got shot in the chest, the gut.
Yeah, it probably missed most of the more vital organs, so I mean...
Yeah. Alright. That's a good time to stop. Looks like there's a dead body there anyway. Let's save it. Alright. That was pretty cool. That was actually a lot better than the last session. A lot better. We didn't have to do an ungodly amount of just collect them all. It felt like it was a I just said that before. It felt like it was a mobile game.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
That's
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't remember Tex Murphy being this cheesy. Dude, you have to see the original thing because it's pretty cheese. All of them are pretty cheese, man. But on Wednesday we'll be getting back into some Breath of Fire. I think we're at the tail end of the game, so I think we're about to finish that one up. And then this one seems like we're getting close to the end. I mean, we're at the Tesla Institute. I hope that's the end. It's day 8. Day 8. We're gonna find out. Anyway, got anything you want to say, Mike?
All right. So, what's 3 across for I do at a wedding?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, you could also try vow, but...
Vow. That's probably what it is. Okay. 10 down for Nixes from Nixon.
Watergate?
Starts with a V.
Oh.
Because that's where the vowel came from.
Oh,
Veto? Vietnam?
Veto. V-E-T-O.
V-U blank blank E-S. Oh, Nixes from Nixon. Veto. V-E-T-O.
Right.
Vetoes?
That's good.
But then amateur wouldn't be right.
Whatever.
A professional's opposite would be an amateur. It fits, but... Nixes Nixon. Nixes from Nixon. Vetoes. That makes sense.
Anyway.
Next time on Crossword Puzzle Weekly.
Exactly. So we'll be back on Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow, if I'm filling up for it, do another VR stream. Until then, you guys take care. Just me. Have a good night. And I'll see you on the next Courtesy Flush.